Okay, see this sample. Informal proposal in letter format. Okay, so here it is given informal proposal for an external audience. It means if the reader of the report doesn't belong to the same organization to which you belong, then you can write proposal that is in letter format. You can prepare informal proposal in letter format. If the reader of the proposal belongs to the same organization to which you belong, then you can write informal proposal in memo format. Okay. And you already know, you have known about the format of memo. So already know it, memo format. Previously also in the previous chapter also we have discussed memo format. So here, that is when you prepare informal proposal in letter format. So you have to make this type of box. Then at the top, you will leave 2-line gap. And then while closing the box, you will leave 2-line gap. And then wherever you see gap, you have to leave 1 gap. So here, this is the writer's address, PO post box number given, then address given, then date. So address plus date, address plus date. This is writer's address. This is writer's address and the date on which the proposal was written, right? Then here you have, you leave 1-line gap, and then you have to mention the name of the recipient, name of the recipient, okay? Name of the recipient, post, and then name of the organization, address, etc. And then 1-line gap. Then this is salutation part. We use salutation in letter. So this is salutation part. Dear Miss Hollinger. That is, after dear, you have to write the last name. Okay. So here Miss, and then last name is Hollinger, Hollinger given. And then here colon given. After Hollinger, colon. So you have to keep in mind these things. So you will not miss these. Okay. Colon here. Below salutation, 1-line gap. And then this is the introduction part. Okay, this is the introduction part. Now introduction part begins. So here problem, solution, objective, and then you have, after this there is discussion part. So what you have to write in problem, what you have to write in solution, what you have to write in objective, so that we have already discussed. Okay, so see here. So this is body part from methods, body part from methods. Okay. So in introduction, what you have to write, we explained. Okay. So you can see this very sample, and whatever theory we have discussed, all this you can find in the sample. Okay. So you will see that. So here you have this one, right? So this here, short introduction. And then, you have problem, solution, objective. As an alumni of Marty College who has pursued a career in commercial art, I read your online newsletter regularly. I have been impressed with the innovative design and attractive page layout of your publication, and I admire its distinctive look. However, I have noticed one element that could be improved. Okay, so which problem you find? So this is given here. I have noticed one element that could be improved. So I have noticed one element that could be improved. So here one element that refers to problem. So I found one problem and that could be improved. So what is the problem? So given here, and then solution, and what is the objectives, purpose. So these 3 things you have to mention: problem, solution, objectives. And then, so from here, that is body part, methods and scheduling. So which methods the writer is going to apply, okay, and according to what routine the work will be done. This is given, okay. And then you have the conclusion part, okay. So wherever you see gap, you have to leave one gap, and then at last, below after the conclusion is completed, you leave 1-line gap. Then sincerely, after sincerely, comma, okay, comma given after sincerely, then signature, okay, After sincerely, you can leave in a 1-line gap, then signature, and below signature 1-line gap, and then name. And then you can leave 3 or 4-line gap. 3-line gap will also be correct. 4-line gap will also be correct. 3 or 4-line gap, and then you will close the box. Okay. So here, what you have to do? Say, so this very this upper line is given here. This upper line has been drawn. So this you don't have to do, because so it has been written on 2 pages. Yeah. This informal proposal is in 2 pages. So when you make the box on the first page, you draw this upper line, then line on the left, line on the right, and here you don't have to close. So it has been closed here, but you don't do it. Don't close it, you leave it open. Clear? And then on another page, leave this upper line open. Okay. So line on the left, line on the right, and then at last you will close the box. This is the format. Is this clear? So you will study this sample, and then I'll give you one question, so which you will complete by following the same sample for informal proposal. Right? Did you understand what I told you? Yes, Bipan Dakal?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now formal proposal. Formal proposal. For formal proposal, you have the sample. I mean, see, formal proposal has more parts of formal proposal, you see. Okay. So letter or memo of transmittal, title page, table of contents, list of illustration, executive summary or abstract, introduction, body, conclusion, glossary, appendix, works cited. So these are the parts of formal proposal. Okay. So formal, that is, we have already discussed. Formal proposal has the same parts as formal report has, isn't it? So it has more or less the same parts. So these are the parts of formal proposal. Okay. In formal proposal, what do we do? That is, we write introduction, then we write body part, and then we write conclusion. Only this much. Okay. So this is just like normal document. When we prepare any normal document, okay, any document, then every document has introduction, discussion, conclusion, introduction, main body, conclusion. Same, that is exactly like that we prepare informal proposal. But formal proposal has more parts. That is letter of transmittal or memo of transmittal. So listen to me. So when we use letter of transmittal or memo of transmittal, and what is that? What do we write there? So I'll tell you. So that is letter of transmittal or memo of transmittal. Letter of transmittal is written if the reader of the formal proposal is outside the organization. Okay, external audience. If you have external audience, then you write letter of transmittal. If you have internal audience within the organization, you write memo of transmittal. So there is the sample we will discuss. Then you have title page. After this, you have to prepare table of contents. Then you have list of illustrations. List of illustrations means list of figures and tables. Okay. In the whole proposal, whatever figures and tables you have used, you have to make a list of those figures and tables. That is called the name of those figures and tables. That is called list of illustrations. Then you have summary, executive summary, that is abstract. We have already discussed what you have to write there in abstract. Then introduction part, then body, conclusion. Okay. And then glossary, appendix, and then you have works cited. So in a glossary, what you have to do? You have to give the word meaning. You have to write, mention the word meaning. Whatever words, difficult words you use in the proposal, all those difficult words should be listed alphabetically under the heading glossary, and their contextual meaning should be given. Okay. So you don't have to mention all the sets of meaning, because you know that one word has different sets of meaning. But so in whatever context you have used the words in proposal, you have to write only the contextual meaning. So words are listed alphabetically, and then words are listed alphabetically, and that is presented on the left side, and on the right side, their meaning should be given. Okay. Okay. So, but contextual meaning only, you don't have to write all the sets of meaning in a glossary that you have to do. Appendix is an additional is an optional element of formal proposal. You may use appendix, may not use. Then what is mentioned in appendix? Now, for example, suppose you used the methodology interview, right? Then in interview, what questions were you asked? So what questions you asked? So when you had an interview with some people or with certain person, then what questions you asked? So if you want to mention those questions for the clarification of the things, so that the audiences, the readers won't have any kind of confusion. Okay, so if you want to mention those questions, then that can be listed in appendix. Likewise, questionnaire. Okay, list of questions that you used in questionnaire, that can be presented in appendix. Okay, then if you have certain big figure, okay, and that cannot be included in body part, so then that can be mentioned in appendix. Okay, but if there is no need of including those questions, those figures, tables, then no need of appendix. So appendix is an optional part of formal proposal. You may use, may not use. Okay, work cited. In work cited, what do we do? In order to prepare the proposal from whatever books, from whatever websites, journals, periodicals, you have taken the materials to prepare the proposal, all those books, websites should be documented under the heading work cited. And there you will have to mention, that is the name of the writer. You have to mention the title of the book. Then you have to mention that is a place of publication, then name of publisher, then year of publication. So this you have to mention. Okay, so you have to document those sources in works cited. So I will show you the sample, then it will be clear to you. Okay, so all these have been defined here. So let's see sample. Let's go to the sample. Okay, this is the sample. So this is, say, memo of transmittal. Memo of transmittal. Say, memo of transmittal it is. Here, to, from, date, subject. And then this very text is written. So if that is, if the readers, if you have internal audience, if the readers of the proposal are internal audience, then you have to write memo of transmittal. If external audience, if you write proposal for external audience, you have to write letter of transmittal. And letter of transmittal is written in the format of letter writing. Isn't it? In the format of letter writing. Format will be of letter writing. So previously we discussed in formal proposal in letter format. In formal proposal, in which format? In the format of letter writing. In the same way, if you prepare the transmittal in the format of letter, that will be letter of transmittal. I mean, whatever text is given here, same text you write there in the format of letter, that becomes a letter of transmittal. You have to write the same text. So this is memo of transmittal, right? Memo of transmittal. So in memo, this is the format of memo of transmittal. To whom you are writing, from, your name, date, then subject, title of proposal. Okay, and then you have to mention the main text. So you have to mention the text. In this text, what you have to mention? So that is, you have to mention the key points that you have explained in the proposal. Okay, and before this, so what you have to mention, that is when you were requested. Okay, when you were requested to prepare the proposal, that also you can mention here. Okay, see how it is written. I am submitting for your review my department's proposal to upgrade the exterior light system at Eastbrook Shopping Center. So in the first sentence, talks about the title of the proposal. So title is clarified. Whatever title of the proposal is, that is clarified here. Title is proposal for improving exterior light at Eastbrook. Same thing has been written. Same thing has been clarified. I am submitting for your review my department's proposal to upgrade the exterior light system at Eastbrook Shopping Center. Clear? Now this document responds to our October 15-20 tenants meeting. Okay, in that meeting you were requested to prepare the proposal. So this you have to mention. So this document responds to our October 15-20 tenants meeting and subsequent discussion and later discussions with you regarding safety on the property. Okay, so these two things you have to mention. So in this very introductory part, you have to mention, you have to clarify the title. You have to clarify the title of the proposal, for what you are writing, why you are writing, okay, why you are writing the proposal. So this you have to mention, and to what response you are writing the proposal, this also you have to mention. Why you are writing the proposal, clear, and that is to what response you are writing the proposal. These two things you have to mention in this first paragraph. In the second paragraph, which major topics you have explained and elaborated in the proposal, this you have to mention. So here of a special note are the following sections addressing questions you or our tenants brought up. So these are the important sections. Customer A in figure, that is page number 2. On page number 2 you have talked about this. Then standard illumination level methods. So on this very page you have discussed, and cost estimate you have discussed on page 5. So these are the major topics that we have explained and elaborated in the proposal. Okay. Then thank you for reviewing our data and suggestions. We look forward to your response. If you decide to accept our proposal, we are eager to implement the needed changes. Now see, so this very paragraph can be written for every memo of transmitter. For every memo of transmittal, you can include this. And in letter of transmittal also, in the last paragraph, you can copy the same. Now see, so in the letter of transmittal, so from here, you can copy all this. Okay, so 3 paragraphs here, first, second, third. Okay, so this is introduction paragraph, this is body paragraph, this is conclusion paragraph. That is, every document has 3 sections: introduction, discussion, conclusion. Likewise, so this very text has also 3 sections: introduction, discussion, conclusions. So you, if you have external audience, you can prepare letter of transmittal. If you have internal audience, you can prepare memo of transmittal. So this is the format of memo of transmittal. And if you prepare letter of transmittal, then same text you will copy. Only the format will be of letter. Then at the top, what you have to write? Your address, then the date, then recipient name and address, then salutation part. Then in the body part, you copy all this. And then at the end, yours sincerely, then your signature, your name, finished. Isn't it? Did you understand? No one is speaking, no response. Did you understand? कोई बोलता नहीं होता. Anu Lungeli? Anu? क्या बात? Anu? Bhanu Bhakta? No one is responding. Anil Bhattrai? Anil?
Yes, sir.
Why are you not responding? Tell me.
Sound only clear area, sir.
Yes, that's the problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So are you following? Did you understand this much? Did
Yes,
you understand?
Sir.
Okay,
yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, so this is memo of transmittal. Then here you see, this is the title page. This is the way you have to prepare title page. See, so here what you have, that is, you will leave gap, more gap here, 4 line gap here. Okay, here you leave 4 line gap. Here you leave 3 line gap. Here also 3 line gap, and then here also leave 3 line gap. Okay, and then here 4 line gap, and then close the box. This is the title page. This is the sample of title page. See, title page. This is title page. So This is the way you have to prepare title page. That is, you will make a box. Okay. Better you copy this because you have to practice. I'll give you the question. I will give you the question and you have to practice. So first you copy the same, then I'll give you one question for which you will practice. Only then you can learn. Okay. Otherwise, whatever I teach, okay, make a box. Make a box like this. First you make a box. And then here you leave 4-line gap. At the top you leave 4-line gap. At the top you leave 4-line gap. All of you make a box. 4-line gap. And then you write this title, Proposal for Improved Exterior Lighting at Eastbrook Shopping Center. All capital. All capital. Write down. At the top, 4-line gap. At the top, 4-line gap. Then you write this title, Proposal for Improved Exterior Lighting at Eastbrook Shopping Center. And remember, title page should be in one page. Title page should be in one page. You can't prepare title page in 2 pages. So that's why on a new page, you prepare title page. At the top, 4-line gap. Then you write this title. Are you doing? Are you doing? Are you copying this?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, okay. So here 4-line gap, then proposal for improved exterior lighting at Eastbrook Shopping Center, all capital. Then you leave 3-line gap. Here you leave 3-line gap. 3-line gap. And then you write prepared for, to whom you are, for whom you are preparing this proposal, prepared for, write the name of that person. So copy this, Barclay Wolf, manager, Eastbrook Shopping Center. Then again leave 3-line gap. Again leave 3-line gap. Prepared by, in prepared by, you have to write your name, but here you copy this. Dolores Ondeco, Chief of Opera. So this person has prepared this proposal. Chief of Opera, this is the post. And after this, you leave, here you leave, 2 gap. Here only 2 gap, 2-line gap. 2-line gap here. Then you write November 23, 2020. November 23, 2020. And then you leave 4-line gap and close the box. So this is the way you have to prepare an exam. Now see, in exam, you will be asked to write a proposal, formal proposal. You will be asked to write a formal proposal. Okay. And in the question, if you are asked to prepare title page, then this way you have to prepare title page. Actually, for each part, you have to make box. For each part, you have to make box separately, and you have to write within box. Okay, have you done? Have you completed? Have you completed? Did you complete it?
Yes, sir.
Complete, sir.
Okay. Now I show you the question. So, and you copy the question and you will practice this way. Now let me stop this share. Wait. So look at this. You see question number 4. No. Question number 6. This is related question, related to your department. See, question number 6 is you want to establish an information technology park somewhere in Pokhara. Write a proposal to the information department, Ministry of Information and Technology, Kathmandu, Nepal. Okay. So you can be asked the question like this. Now, in this very question, which parts of formal proposal you are going to prepare that is are not given. Okay. If the parts are not given in the question, then you will prepare these parts. So if generally whatever question of formal proposal is given in the question, you will be asked to you will be given the parts. Okay. If in the question of proposal you will be given the parts, and whatever parts are mentioned in the question, only those parts you have to prepare. You don't have to prepare all the parts. Okay. If the parts are not given, okay, if the parts are not given in the question, then you prepare these parts. You prepare title page, then you prepare abstract, and then main section. In main section, what you have? Introduction, discussion. Okay, main body, discussion, conclusion. Introduction, discussion, conclusion. This much you have to write. Okay. So you don't have to prepare letter of transmittal, memo of transmittal. You don't have to prepare table of contents. You don't have to prepare list of illustrations. Okay. If this type of question is given, then at least you prepare title page, then abstract, and then introduction, discussion, and conclusion. Main section means introduction, discussion, conclusion. So how many parts? 5 parts. Title page 1, abstract 2, and then introduction 3, discussion 4, conclusion 5. These 5 parts you have to prepare. Did you understand? And generally in the question, parts are given. For example, here, write question number 10. write a proposal to be submitted to the principal of your college on the improvement of the college library. Prepare only the title page, abstract, and introduction parts of your proposal. Okay. So in this very question, what is given? Title page, abstract, introduction. It means in answer to this question, you have to prepare title page, you have to prepare abstract, you have to prepare introduction. You don't have to prepare other parts. Okay. And the marks will be 10. It has full marks 10. So you will be asked to write formal proposal in exam. Remember this. Informal proposal may be asked, may not be asked, but formal proposal is very, very important from exam point of view. You will be asked to write a formal proposal. So that's why you need to practice each and every part one by one. Each and every part one by one, you have to practice. So the first one is title page. So here, the question is, you want to establish an information technology park somewhere in Pokhara. Write a proposal to the information department, Ministry of Information Technology, Kathmandu, Nepal. Now, for this question, you prepare title page by following the same. Okay. So all of you prepare this. All of you prepare title page first by following the same sample. You need to practice each and every part one by one. सबै part को चाहिँ कि एक एक गरेर practice गर्नुपर्छ. Only then you will be able to write a good proposal. Did you understand? So that is for this, it will take time. Okay. So now you see that by following the same sample, okay, by following the same sample, you prepare title page for this. So what do you write in the title? Tell me, one of you, tell me what do you write in the title? What do you write in the title? Tell me. In prepared for, you can write any name, and then you can write that is chief or what, information department. HOD, you can write head information department, Ministry of Information Technology. In prepared by, you write your name, you write your post, and then name of your organization where you work, and then date. What do you write in the title according to the question? Did you copy the question? Did you copy the question? This question you copy first. At first you copy the question. Copy this question first. Right now you copy, and then I will post this question there in the assignment. And for the same question, you will practice each and every part one by one. Right. Okay, did you copy the question? Did you copy? Did you copy the question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you prepare title page.
Sir, which question? 6 and 6?
Question number 6. Did you copy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you prepare title page. Prepare title page by following the same sample.
Right now? Right now?
Right now. You prepare. You can prepare within 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
2-3 minutes.
Show the sample, sir.
Sample. You
Yes,
haven't
sir.
copied the sample.
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Did you complete the title page? Okay, let me post this question. And for the same question, we will, you have to practice other parts also. We will discuss and then you will practice. After title page, you have see table of contents, how to prepare table of contents. This is given. Then how to prepare summary, executive summary, that is abstract. Then how to prepare introduction. You have to practice each and every part. Okay. Only then you will be able to write a good proposal. Glossary. Then you have works cited. Then there is appendix. Okay. So we will discuss now in the next class.